Hello, I am Mariana Dantas, PhD student at the University of Aveiro and member of CDTFF. I will present the research called Higher Education and Inclusion Through the Lens of Students with Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, a case study at the University of Aveiro Portugal. The research is supervised by the Professor Paula Santos, Associate Professor at University of Aveiro and member of CDTFF, and Oksana Timarusuk, researcher and member of Digimedia at University of Aveiro. The view on students with intellectual and developmental disability has been undergoing significant reformulation over the past few years. According to Santos and Morato, it's possible to notice a lot of progress and achievement of essential rights from the paradigm shift in the evaluation and characterization of IDD. Given this trend, it's possible to consolidate achievements such as the right to compulsory schooling and access to higher education courses. According to Kubiak, the active participation of students promotes the development of autonomy, emancipation, and involvement in the higher education institution. Because of this, it's important to give a voice to the students and understand the factor that facilitate the process of inclusion within the context of higher education. The students' own experience will assist in the implementation and organization of a more inclusive program in the light of human rights. Another very important point is what MacD refer as the eight indispensable conditions for quality of life, which is a right of all and which help in the role of inclusion for the perspective of the students. Those conditions are body integrity, feeling safe, feeling valued, having a structured life, a sense of belonging, social participation, significant daily activities, and inner contentment. MacD emphasized that although the above mentioned conditions are essential for inclusion to have a fertile ground to happen, it is essential to focus mainly on the sense of belonging and social participation, because without them, it is very difficult for inclusion to occur. McD defines the sense of belonging as having close friends, being valued by peers, and feeling companionship. The feeling of social participation is defined by the author as the capacity to be in a community and to be part of what the community will decide. Considering that scenario, it's important to understand the Individual Multidisciplinary Studies Program, PM in Portuguese. The PM program, offered since 2001, is a pioneer course in Portugal and is based on full inclusion, encompassing interactions with peers who do not have intellectual disabilities. The paramount idea was making students the protagonists or the entire journey through a person centered planning approach and the choice of the curricular units they would be willing to attend. The course started the second edition and has demonstrated a great impact on the academic community and students' life. The present article aimed to report the experience of the Individual Multidisciplinary Studies Program, PM, at the University of Aveiro, highlighting the challenges, potentials, and achievements regarding the use of adapted photo voice and the contribution of photography as a source to understand how students with intellectual and development disability experience inclusion in higher education. The study was anchored in the exploratory paradigm, following a qualitative methodology using the case study method. For data collection, the techniques of inquiry were employed through interview with visual support, specifically the adaptive use of a photo voice. A group of six students and one mentor participated in the study. The contribution of the study lies in the importance of understanding students' perceptions and views on inclusion in higher education. Consider that, even though they are the main actors in the process, they are often not heard. Consequently, they are frequently represented by mentor families or even professors. The main finds are related to different perspectives provided by students on objectives and places around the campus that are overlooked but seem to be important and meaningful to most of them in the helm of the university. After the implementation of Photo Voice, the students decided to organize a photo exhibition, which turned out to be an enlightening outcome. Interestingly, their impression on the photographies demonstrate a sense of belonging and participation in campus life and in the academic area. Photo Voice, in addition to be a methodological intervention and strategy for the research, also served as a formative tool for the students involved in the process. The participation of mentors was identified as one of the pillars of inclusion and well being for students in the context of higher education. Results show that the mentorship reflected in the improvement of the relationship among peers and contributed to the integration of students with disabilities into the social and academic environment with increased capacity for participation and belonging. The research provided a significant contribution regarding recommendation for the course of in the university. Additionally, it contributes to the personal development of the students with IDD in the field of digital literacy. Please see the references. Thank you.